We're live. The music's playing. Like, he can't help it. He
Hey,
cannot
James,
help it.
and which James is the official title?
The digital.
He's kind of into posting stuff and digital guy.
Yeah, and then he does overnight sometimes here.
No,
and
give me his verbal business card. What is it?
James, what's your verbal business card?
Yeah, what's
Digital media manager.
Good. That's what I thought. Yep.
He can't help it. Do you see this? The camera was going to start over here. I was going to say hello, welcome to Eagle Facebook Live, because the music's playing.
Well, no, just go ahead and do it.
He saw the camera and he had to jump up.
Well, no, just go ahead and do it. You can do it right now. You ready? James, you ready?
I just did it.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Let it take over, James.
I just did it. It's all right. Richard, I do have to tell you that I have dinner plans with a girlfriend tonight. So
Hey, James, what's going to help you film this? Do I need to be over there? Because you got to keep turning.
No, it's fine. Listen, just do whatever you do, Richard.
I don't want you to have a C3 sprain like a cervical.
No, I'm fine. My cervical's going to be all right.
Where's
You
your
just
star?
got married. It better not be.
Oh, snap. There we go.
Okay,
See,
was
that's
pretty
what
funny.
you get behind the scenes.
That's
with,
what you get right here.
Condon and Anna.
That was pretty funny.
right.
So, you guys were telling me before we started filming that yesterday was kind of a rough show.
No, it sucked.
It was really funny, though.
Don't you think it sucked? I thought it sucked.
It sucked, but I'm going to be diplomatic here. It didn't suck because of lack of effort.
No, because you're always
or...
saying that because maybe Gordy or Flynn's going to see this.
Well, no, it didn't suck because you came in like empty-handed and I drank a bottle of wine at lunch. It sucked because we just weren't
But I
clicking,
mean, what's the
and it was
difference
a
from any
Monday.
other day?
And
I
I don't
mean,
drink.
what's the
No.
difference from any
you
other
can't
day?
on a radio station.
It's
you get in trouble.
100,000 watt rocket. I'm not saying you do
You
it
get in
here.
trouble.
You just do it the night before.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at it. I mean, look.
That's
Hey, James, I'm going to tell you something. Yesterday, Wood, maybe could have been, I'm trying to think.
The worst
Maybe-
I've ever looked.
Maybe, no, not you personally. You always look beautiful. It could have been maybe the worst show ever. But then again, we go back 2 years. I think we've done some bad shows. We've done some great ones.
Yeah.
But yesterday was kind of like that Monday.
It
and
was
nothing
Monday.
flowed. You were tired. You came back from Houston.
There was no
And
energy.
I didn't have it
Yeah.
together. Look, I'm pointing fingers at myself right here.
No,
Didn't
you're not
actually
upset me.
nail it. Didn't nail it. And all weekend long. It was the first weekend in 2 years, James. I got to let you know, Nana. I told Anna this yesterday before she left. Like, all Saturday afternoon and like Sunday, getting ready for Monday, there was just nothing that really hit. It was something like, all right, we could come in here and fill time, but it was nothing that like, I can't wait to get in there because this is going to stir the pot,
And
going
you
to stir the gumbo.
can't prevent that.
It didn't happen. You
can't
know,
prevent
it
that.
didn't.
But, you know, it's funny because we were laughing off air yesterday. It's like we, for 4 hours, Monday through Friday, try to be super, super entertaining. And some days there's just nothing to laugh about. And that sounds really silly, but there's not.
Can I yell this out?
Yes.
We
go
are
ahead.
not animals like the elephant man in the corner. I mean, some days it flows, some days it doesn't. I will say this.
But we can make fun of ourselves.
I'll put my worst day on Eagle 98.1 against other people's best day. Would that make sense?
Yeah.
Maybe we can have laugh tracks in the background, pull my finger, all of that kind of stuff. You're the big winner, and we interview the winner for like 20 minutes. Oh, great, thanks so much. Because me and my kids can't wait to go tubing. Not doing that crap here. We just don't do that. We are a rock and roll station, baby. We're in your face. If you can't handle it, God bless you.
But you know what I
Did
like
that make
about
sense?
us?
Did that make sense
Yes,
or not?
that
I
makes
thought it made sense. It
You know what-
sounded
hey,
good.
you know what I like about us is that we can make fun of ourselves.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah.
No, I can make fun of myself more than you can make fun of yourself.
Yeah.
You know that's right.
You make fun, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean, when I make fun of myself, you have a big old smile, and you're laughing, and you're pulling down the skirt like you just did. If I
We
go
got a
off
video
on you,
on, and my
let me
skirt's
tell you
riding, and my
something.
dress is riding.
Hey, when I go off on you, you get offended. Because then guess what? When I walk
No.
out, yes, you do.
9 times out of
Yes,
10,
you
I do
do.
not. Only
sure?
one time I got offended that I remember recently when you started talking about the school my stepdaughter goes to, and do not name any names, and I was about to flip my crap because I thought that was inappropriate.
All
You
right.
shouldn't have to wait in the freaking line. They should be able to walk their kids to the school.
It's not the principal or the school's fault.
Whose fault is
The
it?
people who own that parking lot. I'm not going to say who it is.
All right, well, why don't you say it?
I did! No,
Name the school.
I'm not naming the school.
Well, see, James, see what I deal with?
I'm not naming the school where my 9-year-old goes. I'm not doing it.
All right, so we got our first comment in from Juan Gutierrez. He writes in, "Oh my God, is that what you look like? You're both gross, just gross."
Oh. Juan, I'm sure you're
Well,
smoking
do me a favor.
hot,
Hey,
Juan.
why don't you come? Hey, why don't you come over here and let's get naked together, brother? You come over here and let's get naked
Juan,
together.
don't
Hey,
worry,
ask
I
this
don't
guy
wanna
if
have
he's
sex
married.
with you.
Yeah, I guarantee you, if you and I are naked in front of the young lady you're sleeping with, a middle-aged broad, I guarantee you, Juan, look more like Condon, would you? Look more like Condon. I guarantee you, his nasty ass naked don't look as good as me. Juan, you want to bring it, James? Can I do it?
Go ahead.
Here we
Not
go.
again!
Here we go.
We
Hey,
knew it was
Juan,
going to happen.
you post, brother. Go ahead and post, okay? I got you nasty right here. Get out of here. Don't need it.
All right, so Juan, let us know in the stream here, are you married? And for the rest of you guys watching, you can post your questions and comments right here in the comment section.
And if you're just going to be mean or a bully, we're just going to defriend you because that's just pointless.
Oh,
Hey.
snap. Here we go.
Can you rub it?
I'm not
Just a
rubbing
little
your
bit.
nipple.
No, get it harder. Get it harder.
Do you shave or do you just not have hair?
No, I shave it. But seriously.
Do
no.
you?
No, do it with your
Why
pen.
don't you shave down here? I'm not
Do it
touching
with your
anywhere
pen.
on your
Do
stomach.
it with your pen. You want me to come in here every day and rub your shoulders?
Put your shirt on.
You can't touch my nipple with your pen? Are you kidding me? It's platonic.
Yeah,
That's
come on,
awesome.
Anna. It's
Oh, that's
platonic.
awesome. Are we done with this now,
How
son?
often do you shave?
No, I don't have a lot of hair.
Nobody
no,
made
seriously.
you take your
No,
shirt
see, you
off.
ask me this. I don't have a lot. I get a little bit right here, and I get a little bit around the nips.
You're pretty
So-
muscular for real.
You
I
know,
like-
and I'm 56 years of age. That's what you and this goofball out there don't realize. 56? Moscona don't look as good as this.
I realize that you're 56
All right,
years
Colada
old.
don't look as good
You
as
take your
this.
shirt
All our
off twice
sister
a week.
stations. Hey, how about the guy over there, Chris Powers? He doesn't look as good as this.
Why call
I'm
our
telling
own
you.
employees
You think
assholes?
Scotty Drake looks as good as this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I never said
I
that.
am the best looking guy with a shirt off besides maybe Colada, because Colada's young.
What about
He's
Gordy?
young.
What about Gordy?
I mean, Gordy, he's got fake everything. I don't know what's real.
Gordy's stacked.
Yeah, but I don't know what's real. He may have fake breasts. He may have fake legs. Everything on Gordy's fake. He's got like implants. People are piping in wires. I don't know what the hell Gordy's all about anymore. He's like the $1 million man back from '73. I'm gonna put it on. Stop it.
Luke Betts writes in, radio porn.
Luke, I thought you were sleeping. You're supposed to be taking a nap. I'm supposed to call you in 40 minutes to wake you up.
Well, he's clearly up. Jason Farr writes in, killing myself laughing.
Can I stop being a 56-year-old?
Your shirt is on inside out. Get this.
Hey, this is a new one. Polo man on the right side. I like that though. I'd rather the polo man on the right side.
Put your
It's
shirt
like a
on
dyslexic
normally.
jockey. It's like a dyslexic jockey. Does that make sense, James?
That makes perfect sense, Condon.
No, you're just going to tell me because you
No,
want to hear it.
well, no. It does. In some cultures, I'm guessing.
Oh, man.
Can we just do a show?
Derek Davis writes in, just when I thought you couldn't make Anna any more uncomfortable.
It's okay. I actually think it's really funny. But, I didn't really want to touch his nipple. I'll give you that, Derek. I will give you that.
Yes,
So,
you did.
so what do you guys have coming up in the next segment?
Yeah, we actually need
No
to do
clue. We'll come up with something.
that.
The
No.
best of Johnny Quest.
There you go, old school,
Let's
school.
do. Rich spends about 3 hours a morning writing up bits, so that don't let him think that's
Hey, coming up next segment. What do you think about this, Anna?
the assistant principal.
Let's go off on a DA up in Monroe.
Okay.
DA up in Monroe who let 2 Alabama football players scot-free. That's
Oh,
coming up
yeah.
next. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one.
There we go. Done.
You know that pin to my nip was huge. Kind of had a quarter Woody.
All right, Travis writes in, I love this show. Well, thank you for listening and watching, Travis.
Thank you, Travis.
Eagle 98.1 studio right here. This is where Condon sits. And check out these notes right here. Condon handwrites all of his notes.
Just in case I forget. I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Just in case I forget. I
Yeah.
just handwrite them out because a lot of times I get distracted. A lot of times Anna's trying to keep me on the tracks. And in case I kind of like go off a little bit, I'm kind of like, I got some mad money. I
Absolutely.
got like jumper cables.
Yeah, they're like.
I got like flares. I just put in a hallway here at Eagle 98.1. They get me back on track. Does that make sense?
They're just like jumper cables.
You know, you're going to say it makes sense, but I know damn well you're going, no, it doesn't make any sense. But because we're doing this, I'm going to just go ahead and say, yeah, it
You
makes
say
sense.
a lot sometimes. It's hard to keep up.
Whatever you need, old man.
Yes, sir.
You know, soon Anna's going to come run my bath water because Sue's in her own facility. James, it's hard to get old, man. It's hard to get old.
I hear you. I hear you.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job.
Thank you.
Silly Juan.
What do we do? This is going to be the craziest thing we've ever done.
We're doing the DA.
No, I know that. Are we going straight? Are you teasing?
Eagle 98.1, the rock station. We are live on Eagle Facebook as we speak. That's all you have to do is find the Eagle Facebook page, and the video is right there. We're about, well, I don't know, 10-ish minutes in and going to do a little bit longer. All right, anyway, coming up on Condon Uncensored, the worst DA in the state. No, it is not our local DA, if you're listening. Next on 98.1.
All right, Jason writes in, appreciate you.
We got to give Hiller a shout out and make sure he knows his
Big J, appreciate you, brother.
Travis writes in, he's talking about Condon. He is so funny. He tells the truth.
Amen.
Hey, that's
I love guys like you.
Yeah.
See, guys like you are what makes this country the best. You speak your mind, you pay your taxes, you work hard, you treat people who treat you right the way they should be treated. That's what life's all about. Be real, man. Be real each and every day. No matter what consequences you got to face, as long as you're real, you can put your head on your pillow at night and go to bed.
Who's more of a camera whore than who? Me or him?
Oh, wow.
Him.
That's a good question. I'm going to
Are
have
you
to go
kidding
Condon.
me? Are you absolutely
He's
kidding me?
standing
Are you freaking kidding me? Really?
You saw the camera and you ran.
My head's going to
Sitting here.
explode. I can't believe you would even say something like that, Anna. All the attention. Let me tell you something. Nobody I've ever met, you can combine every human being I've ever met since I was shot out of the womb at Baptist Hospital back on March 13th of 1960. Combine them all together like the Blob. You want more attention than anybody I have ever met, but I love you for it. I love you for it. I am not, hey, look, I'm not pointing fingers here. I'm just telling you. When it comes to attention, you are the girl. And you know I'm right. Boom.
Boom.
Mic drop.
1 minute.
Boom.
Brian Chambers writes in, hey, girl. I'm assuming he's talking about Anna.
Could be talking about me.
Hey, girl. 1 minute till we go, Rich.
I'm getting nervous. Oh, Anna, can you do the Muslim? We hit the Muslim music?
For the worst DA?
Oh, no, I got you. Wrong bit. Okay.
A Muslim music.
Wrong bit. Wrong bit. My bad.
Who wants me to cut Rich's mic off in the middle of it? He can't hear me because he has his headphones on.
Right, yeah, he jacks up the volume really loud. We could say literally anything right now.
Condon. Eagle 98.1 D Rock Station. Condon Uncensored underway. We are Facebook Live or on Facebook Live as we speak.
Kind of uncomfortable with this.
Can you explain what Facebook Live is, please?
Yeah, in other words, it's Facebook and it's live.
Okay. Very
Does that make
in-depth.
sense?
Well, I
No?
mean, it makes sense. But
Well, no, help me understand this because I got a guy behind you, James, who's kind of filming all of this.
just go to the Eagle Facebook page, and then
Do
it's
it.
just a basically a live stream video.
All right, the worst DA in Louisiana, you have to vote for Monroe DA Jerry Jones, Anna.
And my dad's in Monroe. I bet he knows them.
Well, probably so. Your dad's a doctor in Monroe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Alabama left tackle Cameron Robinson and Alabama's Lawrence Hootie Jones, both from Monroe, were arrested in June. Robinson on charges of possession of a controlled dangerous substance and illegal possession of a stolen firearm. Jones for possession of a controlled dangerous substance. Here's where it gets interesting. Well, DA Jerry Jones says he won't prosecute either one because of insufficient evidence. Police confiscated a bag of weed and a handgun was in plain sight, and a stolen handgun was found under the seat. But not enough evidence.
Not enough evidence, right?
No,
right.
you got a bag of weed, you got a gun on the seat, and you got a couple of brothers with a stolen gun in the vehicle. But not enough evidence. See, one thing for sure, the DA in Monroe must not be an LSU fan. Can't be an LSU fan.
Right, exactly.
They play at Alabama. Are you kidding me? Every reason to prosecute. Listen to what DA Jerry Jones said, Anna. I want to emphasize once again that the main reason I'm doing this is that I refuse to ruin the lives of two young men who have spent their adolescent and teenager years working and sweating while we were all in the air conditioning. Help me understand that.
Really? That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. It's a direct quote. So let me get this right. We got a couple of guys breaking the law. They got a bag of weed. They're from Monroe. Okay, fine. Like local hometown heroes. Okay.
Well, yeah.
And they got a stolen gun, and they got a gun. But yet, he doesn't have enough evidence. Doesn't have enough evidence. Why else would you prosecute a couple of young people for doing what they did? They've been working, sweating, and breaking the law. Prominent athletes can get away with everything now. Everything. Is this guy not an LSU fan? Is this DA not an LSU fan? It's Monroe, Louisiana. You got a couple of guys who left the state. They played for Nick Saban at the University of Alabama.
Yeah, they breathe.
All you're doing is giving Alabama a better chance to come to Tiger Stadium on November 5th and winning that game.
I know.
What is this guy thinking? We wonder why these athletes think they're above the law.
Right.
We really do. We wonder why these athletes are above the law. We got a bag of weed. We got a gun. We got a gun that it was stolen. And these kids went to the University of Alabama. Now, I'll be real with you. If they would have signed with LSU, I like the DA. Good DA.
There it is.
I like it. I like the DA. I like his moves.
Rich.
Yeah, look, kids make mistakes.
Right.
But to insinuate that hardworking people out there don't sweat, what does that have to do anything about it?
I'm not sure.
17, 18, and 19-year-old kids playing high school football. Yeah, you go to practice, you sweat. It's spring, you sweat. 2-a-days, you sweat. So just because you're sweating playing high school athletics and college athletics, that means you can get away with breaking the law? This guy's got to be the biggest dumbass DA in this state.
There it is.
Plain and simple. Biggest dumbass DA in this state. He allows 2 Alabama kids to come back to Monroe, get caught with a bag of weed and a couple of guns, and he says he has no evidence to prosecute. That's what's wrong with young people in our society, because now they're going to go on and not understand that, guess what? When you do something wrong, you have to pay the price.
So, that was that.
Not enough evidence. Are you kidding me? Got a bag of weed, a couple
Here
of
we go.
guns. Well, we need a couple
And
of
this
naked
is what he
bodies.
does.
Is that what we need? A couple of freaking naked bodies? Well, we need a head and a Ziploc bag. What else do we need?
So wait, James, bring the camera over
See,
here.
look, hey, James, hey, real quick. See, this is what I can't do on the air because we only get so many minutes. I could have rambled on.
See, this is the point
Body
of Facebook
parts,
Live.
body parts. Maybe they got body parts in their backyard. Can't prosecute them because they've been sweating. Been sweating out there as young athletes. Nuts.
So Harold, James. So to all of our listeners and watchers, y'all are welcome, because after every single bit he gets off on a tangent, then he'll go, and then I will go to commercial and traffic, and then for like 5 minutes he'll continue to go on.
Yeah.
So I'm just going,
And that's the whole point of Facebook Live, really. Is to get those types of rants off air.
Yeah, I love Facebook Live, James. Makes all
I know
sense
you.
to me.
Listen, for someone who's had such a difficult time with Facebook Live, you've really owned the camera, Richard.
Well, you know what,
I think
James?
you're natural.
Here's the thing. No. You know what? Time out here, buddy. Give me a 20-second time out. NBA here.
You got it.
Well, the bottom line is, look, when you come in here and you expect me to perform, I got to perform. When I go home, I don't talk to anybody. I go in the back room. I wear my Johnny Quest PJs. I watch a little Fox Friends. I watch a
Second
little
Johnny
Fox
Quest
News.
reference today.
What's that?
Second Johnny Quest reference
Yeah,
today.
whatever. So anyway, Johnny Quest, Fat Albert, I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter. Bring up another commercial or another cartoon. Look, James, here's what I do. I do what I do here. Then I go home and I shut it down. Just shut it down. Absolutely. Don't do any more. Just go off on the air. Do a show. Hopefully it's entertaining for some. It's penetrating for others. And some people get ticked off. And that's what it is. It's a show. That's all it is. You know what, James? Here's the bottom line. I'm a human being living the same life that everybody else out there is living. I got to go to work. Got issues with the wife, you know, whatever. Worrying about the kids. Making sure they get a job. Making sure they're safe. Making sure they hit the road. Everything is fine. That's what I do. I'm just a middle-aged man wanting my family safe, and I want to come in here and do a good show and put up with Anna, always wanting a little self-appreciation.
Don't bring me into this.
Thomas J. Lanou II writes in, "Don't cut him no slack, Richard. Get him."
See, but then when I do, then Anna's going to get her feelings hurt, and then guess what's going to happen? And after that, I'm going to have to deal with it. She's not going to want to high-five me walking out, because I know when Anna's mad. Not really mad, but if the show's not that good, when she walks out, she don't go, high-five.
That's
She'll
not
go,
true.
it is true.
Okay, I will high five you every single day. From this
No,
point
I don't want
forward.
you to be fake. I do not want you
But that
to be
doesn't
fake.
mean I'm mad. That's not true. That's not
See,
true.
like when you don't high-five me, I'm thinking I didn't do my job that day.
Well, here's another thing, to be honest. We're in the studio for 3.5 hours every single day together. We have like 20 to 25 minutes of music in between talking breaks. Whatever my sweet co-host, who I adore and respect, needs to say to me, surely can be said within 3.5 hours. Every day on the dot at like 6:55 when I'm walking out the door. Hey, Anna! No. I've been here all day. I'm going home. Like, no. So that's why sometimes if I stick around, you'll start talking. So I have to leave.
Can I compliment you today?
Quickly,
Because
I
you
have
look
to leave
good. No, you
quickly.
look good.
Thank you.
Because I know when I don't
I'm going to
compliment
dinner
you,
with
you
a
get bummed out.
girlfriend.
What's that? I like the dress. That looks good.
I'm going to dinner with a girlfriend.
See, I knew. See,
Yeah.
I know every time you have something that you're going to do after the show socially.
Yeah.
You know, going about town. I know when you're going to do it because you look good. And I know if you're just going home and climbing out, climbing on the couch and drinking a couple of glasses of wine.
Tell him what I looked like yesterday.
She looked like a border crosser. Seriously. No, she did. Yesterday she looked like a border crosser.
Okay.
I wish you would have seen it yesterday.
I wouldn't have done Facebook Live.
We
if
sent
this
a
was
picture to
yesterday.
Gordy. We sent the picture to Gordy. Okay.
It's bad. I hadn't brushed or washed my hair. I had on a headband. It was bad.
By the way, Richard, your son Ryan just joined the conversation here.
Ryan!
That can't be good.
Ryan, tell us something funny about Rich.
No.
No.
I'm sure he's got a few stories.
Oh, no, he's got a bunch. Trust me. Hey, Ryan, cut it off. We all good. But you know what, James? The thing about it is I love Anna to death, and it's like those conversations we have now. You just wish it would just be like constant, but you can't.
Yeah.
Because we got to get a little Pink Floyd in and music in. It is music extensive.
Yeah.
So
Would you say you were more like my best friend or my dad or my work husband? What would you consider?
I think best friend, half dad. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. Would that make sense?
That works.
I think best friend, half dad.
We're pretty good
You
friends.
can call me at any time. You know I'm there. If you call me, I'm going to be there.
I do know that.
So, but it's been remarkable because, I mean, you're talking about 2 years. You didn't know me. I didn't know you. And
Not
then
from
we
Adam.
both are different in different areas because, again, I could be your dad. So just a relationship and everything, no matter how long it lasts.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's been nice.
I agree.
And then I got to give you the ultimate compliment. The best,
You getting this?
the best co-host I ever had was Larry LeBlanc. Because
I've heard people are obsessed with that show.
He was just
Yeah.
him. But you just working with a lady and kind of like caring for you and nurturing and always like
Aw.
walking you to your car. And Anna, you okay? Because like when you come in bummed out, it's kind of like my wife or my daughter. I feel like it's a female. You know my weakness. When a female's pouting, when a female needs something, when a female starts to cry, when a female, whatever, all of a sudden I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, whatever you want. I don't care. Whatever you want. So that's you to me. My wife, my daughter, and you. Man up.
Man up. I think I was crying one time at work and Gordy's like, grow some balls. I was like, okay. I'm a girl, but okay.
Hey, it's Gordy.
Soak it up. Oh, goodness. So now we just kind of...
Yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. We got a couple of more songs until I can do my thing again, and hopefully it's a good bit. See, that's the killer thing in this business. You think it's gonna be a good bit, you think you're gonna nail it, and some bits are not good. But then again, here's what's crazy. Like you do a show and you think the show, it didn't really flow. I didn't like it. I thought it would be more to it at 4 a.m. in the morning when I put it together, and then when you go somewhere the next day, man, that bit yesterday was huge.
Yeah.
And me and Anna are going, man, that wasn't that good. It was
Yeah.
workable. It's workable. It's doable. It's not like somebody's going to call in and go, I'm not listening anymore because Condon and Anna just did that bit that way. But certain times you do a bit, you go, you nailed it. You don't hear anything. And other times you do a bit, a story, and all of a sudden you go somewhere the next day or 2 days later, man, that bit you guys did about this or about that, man, that was awesome. You just never know. It's so subjective. Whatever bit you go off on, sometimes we think they stink, people think they're great. Sometimes we think they're great, you don't hear much. How much more I got to work this?
I mean, well, you just
I'm
said
getting
it.
exhausted.
You don't have to
I'm
keep
getting
working
exhausted.
it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want
sit
to...
down. You
No.
sit down.
If you're going to film this stuff, I got to give you something.
Could you
what are you
turn
going
the
to do?
fan
Just walk around,
down?
watch the fan? What?
Could you turn the fan down? a
I'll
little bit?
turn the fan down. This is the official Condon Uncensored fan. And I'm just going
No, that's the way
to...
it doesn't sweat.
I was trying to entertain him for a minute.
Mike Velasquez writes in, Anna, hello.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for coming out. Whatever night it was, Friday for the giveaway. And
Condon,
thanks
do you
for
have any...
hashtagging share a Coke.
Do you have any takes right now on Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton? How do you see it shaking out?
All right, first off, you know what? The more days that go by, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to vote for Trump. But some of the things they've said, some of the things they've done, I'm not total agreement in. But, I mean, what's my alternative? I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton? Are you kidding me? Benghazi, her and her husband, and all the lies and the deceit, and all the millions of dollars they got from countries we don't even have any true relationship with. So I got to vote. I got to vote in this one. I know it's not easy for everybody. I think Hillary Clinton is a liar. I think she's deceitful. An entire family has done it that way. The first lady.
Did you unplug my phone?
What's
I
that?
did. I did.
Oh, that's okay if it
Incidentally.
was you.
did. So no, I mean, hey, I wish I had another option. I just don't. So would I want the uncertainty of Donald Trump or the certainty of Hillary Clinton? Give me the uncertainty
Well
of Donald
said.
Trump, and maybe he matures. Maybe he takes this country in a different direction. If he's going to build the wall or not build the wall, I don't know. If he's going to allow the refugees to keep coming in, I don't know. But I know what I'm getting with Hillary Clinton. I think we all know what we're getting with Hillary Clinton. I just don't know what I'm going to get for sure with Donald Trump. But you know what? It's like craps. It's like I'm at the casino. I got like only a $25 chip left, and I'm going to put it in. I got $10 left. I'm going to play that last hand on blackjack, hope to get lucky, and get my money back. With Hillary Clinton, it ain't going to happen.
David Hofstetter writes in, Rich, definitely pictured you having a mullet and wearing sunglasses in the studio.
Mullet. Exact opposite.
Like an old 80s rocks band playing at a bar somewhere. No,
Do you wear sunglasses?
just when I drive.
Because I've never seen you with
No,
sunglasses.
no.
Do you wear hats?
No hats. No hats. So back to your question. Now I got to vote for Trump.
Got
Do I
it.
think he's the perfect?
Got it.
You know. Okay,
Got
we
it.
good. Hey, look. Why don't we figure out why this toilet paper
Toilet paper.
in the studio-
Toilet paper.
Is it Scotty
you know
Drake?
what else?
What is that about?
Yeah, I don't know. You know,
Why
this
is
is
that, James? Why
this
we
is
got toilet
this is
paper
bit, this is. I don't know why we have toilet paper here. It's been here since I've been working here.
And then look down here. This is disgusting.
I mean, I didn't know.
Somebody clips their nails and doesn't pick it up.
Oh my goodness! I don't know if the audience can see that, but those are nail clippings.
That actually makes me want to vomit.
Yeah. Whoa, there's a bunch.
I know.
Someone was busy.
I'm not touching them.
Someone's been eating protein.
And you can look at mine and tell it wasn't me because, they need a clip pretty badly.
Hey, James, when you're great, seriously, now you got to answer this too. Like, when you speak, the audio picks it up, right?
Yes.
All right. You've been here a long
Oh,
time.
my God.
I've been in radio for like 30 years.
Uh-huh.
Aren't there a lot of nasty people in radio? Seriously.
absolutely.
You don't have to name names.
It's not a visual medium, Rich. So I mean, yeah,
No, it's
you
a
can
lot
have
of nasty people in radio. Because I remember years ago, like, people would show up at, like, remotes and stuff in that sexy little boo-boo on the air. Should be 400 pounds with a glass eye and a wooden leg. Nasty. I mean, just nasty stuff coming out of every orifice. Most people in radio are nasty. They really are, Anna. You can disagree. You're not, I'm not. We're fortunate. How many people who do shows together in radio look good? Not many of them. Because every time you used to show up,
look at them, talk to
show up
them.
at restaurants
Let
or
me have a break.
car dealerships or show up somewhere when
In fact-
you listen to that station every day,
I'm just gonna
and
go
you
to the
just want to kind of like tie into that girl who's doing adult contemporary or who's doing easy listening. Or that guy who's doing that shit, you leaving me, right? I got it. Don't worry about it. Go tinkle. Fill up your water. I got it. So all of those radio personalities over the year, going back 20, 30, 40 years, and you're going, man, that guy sounds like a cool dude. Man, that girl sounds hot, man. Like overnights. And then you get out there and you're going, are you kidding me? Somebody find me a sock. There is no way. No, most radio people are nasty. I'm just telling you that right now. Been in the business for 30 years. It doesn't matter what station it is, what format it is. Sounds good, real friendly. You get your little free CD and your free big pizza or whatever you want. Then, oh man, that's great. Then you find a guy doing a radio remote somewhere and you're going, that can't be the same guy I listen to because on the air, he sounds hot. He sounds sexy. He talks about working out. And you see him,
We're
and the
still
son of a
on it.
bugger can barely fit in a freaking door. And then you hear these bras like the Wild at Night and all of this crap. And they sound hot. They sound sexy. Sound like they got a nice little cleavage there. And they got a little backside. And you show up and the broad's freaking from wall to wall. Radio people are nasty. It's just the bottom line. That's who they are. That's why I'm here and Anna's here. We want to transition that thought process amongst radio listeners. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I listened to every word. Every single word.
Yeah, that was very educational, Condon.
Well, I always try to educate. That's what I'm here for. I educate, I inform, I enlighten in a rational concept.
What are you eating for supper tonight?
Be quick hot dog. Give me a little 32-ounce Miller Genuine Draft. Routine. I'm old school.
Have you talked to Hillary Moore lately?
No. I may have to call Hill and ask about Jerry Jones. See what he thinks about that jackass.
All right, that'll do it for today's edition of
Are we done?
Facebook
Is that it?
Live. You can
Promise
go
me,
ahead and sit
James.
down.
That's it?
For this week.
You
I
could've
just did
sat
more
down the
work
whole
in the
time.
last half an hour than I do in a week.
But it was entertaining.
See, that's
Good.
a judgment call.
Well,
A judgment call.
I think that everyone will say that it's entertaining.
How about you? You thought it was
I
entertaining?
thought it was great. I thought it was great.
You want to, oh, line one's for you.
Same old crap. I'm good.
All right, we will be back here 1 week from today. Make sure to
Thanks,
comment,
James.
Say it ain't so.
comment, ask questions, tell a friend, and because Rich loves Facebook Live.
Yeah. Social media. On it.
He is all about that social media. You guys have a great week.
Thank you.